Good morning, everybody, and happy Thirsty Thursday. One thing that I was excited I mentioned the other day was I wanted to try the roasted peanut Formula One shake, and I posted up 5 different recipes that have that in there, and I decided maybe today I will make one of those. So I have my son; he just woke up. I woke up not too long ago, so we are going to be making that today, and both him and I will be having that one for breakfast. So the first thing that we're going to do, we are going to be putting in the roasted peanut for that. So it calls for 1 scoop of that. We're making the banana peanut shake. So I'm going to, you could put it in a blender. I'm going to be putting it in a larger cup because I just do it with a handheld mixer. We used to have a single serve blender, but the engine kind of went out on me the other day, and this works just fine. We have a couple of these laying around, so this works out perfect. So we just have a bigger cup. I'll put in 1 scoop of the roasted peanut Formula One. Then with that limited edition with the trial pack, I have the banana caramel. This one also comes in bigger canisters because they are such a favorite for people. So it calls for 1 scoop of the banana caramel Formula One. So I'll add that right into my cup along with the roasted peanut. Then it calls for 8 ounces of, this calls for 8 ounces of milk. What I'm going to be using is, I just use skim milk, just a fat-free milk for it. It still has the protein. So I'm just measuring it out. Sometimes you guys can measure it right in those measuring cups if the blenders have that in there. Mine does not because it's just a bigger cup. So I'm just going to be adding this right into that larger cup. Then it calls for 1 medium banana. I'm going to cheat with this a little bit. I'm going to be mixing this up a little bit. I was going to do a half. I even broke the banana in half thinking I would just be using half of the banana. But then I decided it makes it really, really creamy since I'm not going to be adding in all that protein. So I'm actually going to be adding in the full banana. So I'm just going to be adding that right into the cup with the 2 scoops of Formula One and the milk. So let's see. Next, 3 egg whites. I am not going to be putting the egg whites in. My son is only 8 months old, so this is perfectly fine for him to have the shake stuff, but he still cannot eat any raw things, so I will not even be doing the egg whites. Instead, the egg whites are great. They do have a lot of, they have protein. Over half of the protein in an egg is actually in the egg whites. It also has other good things too, but what we're going to do is, because we're not going to be adding the egg whites, the milk, this only has 8 grams of protein. But the protein drink mix, this has 15 grams of protein. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm not adding those egg whites, I'm just going to be adding just a little bit extra protein. So I'm going to be taking 1 scoop of the protein drink mix, the vanilla flavor, and I'm going to actually just add that right in there too. And the protein, remember, it helps keep you full for longer. So let's see. We then add 3 to 5 ice cubes. I typically only add 3. I don't like, especially in the morning, I don't like it that creamy. So I only add 3, but you can do it to taste for sure. So if you like a little bit more, then add a little bit more. That's perfectly fine. So I'm going to add 1, 2, 3 right in there. Then I'm going to just blend it all up. So I have my handheld blender. I know for many of you guys it's common sense not to plug it in beforehand. For me, about a couple years ago, I actually got my finger in one of these. So had to go and get stitches and stuff. So make sure you're really careful. Don't try to clean it out and stuff with it plugged in. Be smart about it. I just wasn't thinking when I was doing it. I knew better, but for some reason, I just completely slipped my mind to unplug it like you're typically supposed to. So you're going to take it, plug it in, watch out for fingers. Alright, it's going to be getting a little bit loud. I'm sorry. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm going to unplug it. take the blender out. Now, if you do want it a little bit more creamy, you can just blend for longer, and it does get a little bit thicker in consistency. Completely up to you for that. Then I have my 2 glasses. Sometimes I just drink it right out of there. But I have my 2 glasses. I have one for Elijah and one for me. So I'm going to pour a little bit in for Elijah first. I just give him just a little bit just because he's eating other things right now, and he just doesn't eat a ton comparing to me. So then I'll be pouring mine in. Either you can be completely done with that, or what you can do is add the Ready Whip, fat-free. So I have my glass, putting on that Ready Whip, and then you can add a straw, and that's it. The straws that I use, somebody had asked me about these before. I just got these. These were on one of those lightning deals on Amazon. We use a lot of straws at our house, and straws are not good for the environment. They cost a lot of money if you're using them a lot. So these are just, they have the silicone in here, and then they also have these silver ones as well that have the silicone on top for it. So there's thicker, there's thinner, some are straight, and some are bent as well. So this is the roasted peanut flavored with the Formula 1. This is the banana peanut shake. So something for you guys worth trying. I was so excited. I'm going to take a sip. This is actually really good. I think this might be one of my new favorites. I used to like the cafe latte a lot, but this one's actually really good. All right, so I have Elijah's right now, so I'm actually going to take you guys over. Are you ready, buddy? All right, here is Elijah. Just eating some of those banana flax muffins, so he might actually want some of those instead. But do you want any more? Normally he's loving the shakes, but he literally just woke up, so he might still. And he's looking at the screen of himself right now. But the banana flax muffins too, those are a big hit for him. He loves those. So I just have them. I have little muffins, and I give him like a half in the mornings just to kind of help hold him off a little bit until breakfast starts. So both are great. So have a great Thursday, everybody. Enjoy. If you guys are ever interested in any Herbalife products, feel free to let me know. We have a catalog. I have my website. I will post my link on the video as well, or on any pages too. You should be able to see it on my Facebook page. Feel free to go on there, see some of the products. Also, you can contact me directly too. Message me. We can look into getting you 20% off. We can even get up to 50% off. So feel free to let me know. Ask questions if you're interested in it, and have a great rest of your day.